Okay. Apparently, we start with, "Hey, Max."
Hey, Red. How's it going?
I'm good. It's nice to be out here in the cold. Where are we today?
We're at Shirley's Bay.
Shirley's Bay. Not bad.
Yeah.
A little bit of a different setup.
Yeah.
Different person.
Yeah, welcome to the Dilly Dally.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, this is called the Dilly Dally. This is a nice little Dilly Dally
Yeah,
for us.
first special guest episode of the pod.
That's true. And I'm a guest host here because Paula is in France right now.
Yeah.
She is in Bordeaux learning the French.
Yeah.
And I think she's done by this time. So
She got a certificate today.
yeah. So, hey, Paul.
Congratulations, Paula.
Congrats. We're gonna. Can we swear in this?
Yeah, I think
We're
so.
gonna fuck up this podcast.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. I think that's the first F-bomb of the podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Paula had a few in there.
Okay, so I feel like
Yeah.
a nice little milestone to start.
Yeah. Do you want to do our weather report?
Oh, you guys do a weather report?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I guess we should also clarify you don't watch this podcast.
No.
You're a supporter, but
I'm
a guest, but not a viewer.
I'm
a fan.
I'm someone that like I've been telling Paula to, bring me in. I want to be a guest, but she's like, oh, we only have 2 mics. And then she tells me like, yeah, we talked about you in the podcast, and I'm like, oh, where? Tell me where. And then she said, you should watch it. And I was like, nah. And then she ends up showing me when I'm like mentioned. So I was like,
Yeah.
that is a funny story, or that is me. So
Yeah.
I feel like all I know about the dilly dally part is sometimes I'm mentioned.
Yeah.
So okay, so I guess we're starting off with the weather report.
Yeah.
We are, like Max said, we're here at Shirley's Bay. It is cold as fuck.
It actually is.
Like,
I was not expecting
like
this.
I'm wearing a hat, I'm wearing a jacket. Max looks like you're dressed for the outdoors, but you're probably pretty cold right now.
I could use some mittens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, same.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you are out here right now, you probably should be wearing a jacket. It's a little windy, a little brisk.
Yeah.
Especially
sure.
with the river wind, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty cold. Cold as balls.
Yeah.
But not bad. Not bad that we can still have an episode outside.
We can survive for an hour.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you on the topic of dilly dallying. Like, what does dilly dallying mean to you?
Honestly, dilly dallying just could mean whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, dilly dally is an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I think, but an adventure doesn't necessarily mean like we gotta go fly to a different country, we gotta go, somewhere exotic, somewhere different. I think a dilly dally is just either honestly just leaving your house,
Yeah.
going somewhere, whether that's a dilly dally for Camille and I can sometimes just be grocery shopping.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like those are still like fun days. So I think dilly dally, in my terms, is just doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because as long as you enjoy it, I think maybe that's also like the second part of it, is that it's whatever you want that you enjoy. I think that's my definition of dilly dally.
Yeah.
What's your definition of dilly dally?
I don't think we had a definition, but it was kind of just hanging out,
Yeah.
not doing anything extravagant.
Just sitting outside.
Yeah, getting
With
out
the
of the
camera
house.
on.
Yeah.
With the mic on and just like talking. Like there's no point of this pod. Like there's no. It's.
Yeah. You can say that.
It's just whatever.
Yeah.
Like whoever wants to listen to it. Like
Yeah.
It's just come along for the good vibes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not necessarily we might talk about F1 later.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily an F1 podcast. It's not a.
Nope.
Might not be a comedy podcast, but it's whatever podcast. It's a good vibes podcast.
Exactly. When people ask me like, oh, what do you talk about? I kind of just say like everything. Like we talk about being in our 20s, living in the suburbs, our friendship, and we always do it in a new spot.
That's true.
Yeah, you're talking about dilly dallying with Camille and going grocery shopping.
Yeah,
Where do you guys go grocery shopping? Just out of curiosity.
She likes to go. So I think her favorite is Costco.
Yeah.
Probably one of like the get a lot of deals in bulk there.
Yeah.
But we also go to a lot of Asian stores.
Okay.
So that would be the TNTs and the Green Freshes.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes we might go to a Walmart it all depends on on what we may need for dinner at that time, because we might go get some, I don't know, meat. We might get some meats, or like if we need a lot of things, we might have to go to Costco and all that. So honestly, it would be mostly Asian stores, the Asian grocery stores, and then maybe Costco here and there, and then also like the maybe like the Walmarts, Loblaws, Metro, like those kind of stores.
Costco is a good dilly dally. There's like a full like narrative arc, like
Mm-hmm.
getting in, getting parking, doing your shopping, and then you reward yourself with a hot dog
or an ice cream.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like your family is a big Costco.
Big time.
Because I remember Paula gave your family like the Costco like puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like your family seems like very big Costco fans. So
Yeah.
like, what is your like Costco strategy?
Nobody wants to do it in our house. It's
Really?
always my mom or my dad going, to be
Okay.
honest. I'm not involved.
You're not a Costco guy.
I am a Costco guy,
Okay.
but I don't go.
Okay.
My job is when the groceries come home, I
carry
unload
all
them.
the boxes and all
Yeah,
that. Okay.
and put them away. But usually one of the parents gets sacrificed and they do the duty.
Ah.
Everybody puts in their requests on the list
Okay.
before they go.
You never want to do it yourself or like join them and all that?
Sometimes I join them, but
Okay.
I've never done it myself.
Okay.
But when I had friends visit from Prague
Oh, yeah,
here
yeah.
in the summer, Paula and I brought them to Costco.
Of course, it's like a North American thing.
Yeah.
I think it's still a thing in Europe though, but I don't think it's as big.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I
Maybe.
didn't see a Costco
Okay.
anywhere in Europe, but maybe I wasn't looking in the right places.
Because they're usually in like far, like
Yeah.
in the suburbs
Yeah.
where you might see them. So
They have a brand called Lidl.
yeah,
Lidl. I think they have it in the US too now.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of reminds me of Costco, but the bulk isn't as big.
No,
but
no,
really
no.
good prices
I heard
on,
I
on
heard
stuff.
about like Lidl and a lot of these like European grocery stores.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, it's like sidetrack. It's like when Camila and I like to go to like other countries, one of the fun things to do is just go grocery shopping. Or
Yeah.
just checking those grocery shops out just to see what they have and compared to what we have here.
I think I know your answer,
Yeah.
but where has the best grocery stores in the world from the places you visited?
I guess it's got to be Japan.
Yeah, that was
'Cause
gonna be my
It
guess.
is. It is like a fun. It is a fun thing, but everything there is just fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there. I know the UK would have some fun grocery stores. We went to like Marks and Spencer, which is like I feel like it's a little bit of a posh grocery store.
Okay.
So we checked that out.
Like
Yeah.
more posh than a farm boy, like a whole
I think
Foods?
it's like a similar level to a Farm Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little similar level to a Farm Boy, but it also has a department store.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Huh.
it's like one of those like stores that has like a department store where we can buy like actually like name brand clothes. So it's like imagine, rest in peace the Bay. Imagine if the Bay had a grocery shop.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd shop there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Huh.
not if you live there. Maybe not every day.
Yeah.
But just dilly dally there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you ever wear Joe Fresh when you were a kid? Do you remember that clothing brand that they'd sell in like
yeah,
the
yeah,
Loblaws?
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Honestly, no.
No? Okay.
But I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
That's just what it made me think
Okay.
of, like the old
Yeah.
Loblaws with
It's
that
kind of
middle
like,
aisle.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but bigger, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I kind of want to go back to the Costco.
Sure.
Yeah. Just I like talking Costco.
Yeah, sure, let's do
It's
it.
great. So like you say, you don't go in
No.
too much. You don't have a strategy.
Not really a strategy. You've got one?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
okay.
It's visit every aisle.
Okay.
One of the things we like to do is actually just like,
Check it out.
check it out.
Yeah.
Like you worked hard for the parking space there.
Yeah.
You might as well use all of the Costco, right? So we like to check it out, see what's new, see what's out there, and then just like kind of like go around to like places that maybe you might not need. Like sometimes I'm in the auto section and I'm like, oh yeah, let's check it out. It's like, and I've bought like a couple things there. Like I bought things like a shovel for like the winter, just in case you get stuck, and it's like a collapsible shovel.
Oh yeah.
So you'd find a lot of gems at Costco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any food gems recently?
Food jams. Usually, I like to get their hash is really good.
Like potato hash?
Yeah, it's like a potato hash. It has like the potatoes, bacon, and like maybe like a couple peppers, like green peppers, bell peppers on there.
Huh.
So that's typically a good breakfast.
I haven't had that.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things I'll be missing here. The tiramisu is good,
Yeah.
but the one that comes, oh, the shrimp tacos.
Okay.
Shrimp tempura tacos.
Okay, we always get the chicken tacos.
Mm.
That's like an easy Friday dinner.
Yeah, I think my favorite is definitely the shrimp tacos.
Yeah.
It's a nice little it's a nice little snack.
Yeah.
I find it's very filling.
Yeah.
And you actually get like a lot of them. So, and it's fun to just go to the just like those like ready meals.
Yeah.
Those are
good.
Those are good.
Actually
They're
good food.
Ooh, there's also another one. It's like stuffed salmon.
Stuffed salmon.
Yeah, it's like a salmon, and then inside is like, I think it's like it feels like a crab cake inside.
Huh.
Delicious.
Okay.
A little expensive,
Okay.
but delicious.
Their chicken wings are good.
Yes.
I also love that room where the eggs and dairy are.
Oh yeah.
Standing in there, it's just fun.
Yeah.
Like I always loved that as a kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I remember as a kid that was fun because you're like, it's like hot.
Yeah.
In the warehouse, and then it gets cold all of a sudden, and it's
Yeah.
just, I feel like it's just fun as a kid. So I definitely I get what you mean there.
I also remember when you were leaving and you'd
Yeah.
give them your receipt, they would take a Sharpie and draw like a smiley face on
Yeah.
it or something. And as a kid, I'd be like, like
The Sharpie?
Yeah, sniffing the Sharpie smiley face on my way out. Those are like my core memories of Costco.
You're a Sharpie sniffer.
Yeah, was former.
You former?
I'm clean now.
Not you're clean.
Yeah.
You're cold turkey.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Max is a Sharpie sniffer. Have you seen like those like speaking of sniffing Sharpies,
Yeah.
have you seen like those scented ones?
Not Sharpies. I remember there used to be those thick like Mr. Marker ones, or the brown one was a cinnamon one, black was black licorice. Loved the black one.
Oh,
But no, I haven't seen scented Sharpie.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. You sniffing those?
No.
No. Okay.
You,
These
know,
have-
I learned one thing about you today. So that's a good.
Yeah. That's what I'm giving away at Halloween this year is scented Sharpies for the
Scented
kids.
Sharpies, yeah. Well,
Are you dressing up for Halloween this year?
don't know yet actually.
Yeah.
I feel like we should.
You got a week.
Yeah, we got a week.
Yeah.
Are you dressing up?
I realized this week that I have to because my friend Elise invited me to her Halloween party and I hadn't thought about a costume.
And I'm guessing you're the type of person that would shop last minute for a Halloween costume.
I think I'm gonna like DIY something.
Oh, really?
Instead of shopping for something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
do you have any ideas right now?
I saw the new Tron movie recently.
Okay.
And I didn't like the movie, but I loved the Tron Legacy movie. And if I had like an infinite budget, I'd love to get like a really elaborate Tron light suit
Okay.
and be a Tron character one year. If I could be Paul Atreides from Dune,
Okay.
that'd be cool. Also, one year I was Toad from Mario,
That's a good one.
and I might run that back, but
That's not bad.
it takes a little bit of work to create the.
The mushroom.
Yeah,
Or like the.
we basically took a flower pot and like wrapped it in like felt
Okay.
to get the shape.
That's not bad. You're a good DIYer, right? Like
My-
rather than going to the spirit of Halloween, just grabbing like whatever you can and all.
My mom is a good DIYer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's made me a PETA Malark costume from
Really?
the Hunger Games.
Okay.
And my dad helped me make a Dead Mouse helmet. Do you know the DJ Dead Mouse?
Yeah.
He helped me make like a paper mache one of those one year.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what is your favorite Halloween costume you've ever worn?
Today, probably the Toad one.
Okay.
I think that's just classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
Everyone gets. I feel like it sucks to have a Halloween costume that nobody gets.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you don't know Toad, you're living under a rock.
Yeah. Have you done any memorable Halloween costumes?
I feel like not as like big as you,
Okay.
but I think recently I did the Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Nice.
And that was just maybe like 2 years ago. I think I've gone by it twice already, so maybe that's why it's kind of like my favorite costume. Usually I kind of go I feel like Halloween for me, sometimes I do a lot of like lazy like costumes. So I don't know, maybe one day that will change, but usually I do like something kind of like fairly easy. Dwight Schrute is easy.
Yeah.
Because like you kind of like he has a certain like color scheme that he wears.
And I feel like you'd wear that color scheme any day.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like just go to the thrift store and then grab those things that you needed. And yeah, I think Dwight Schrute, I think last year, Camille and I did the Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
So we did Bob and Linda.
Okay.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
You just wear like an apron and then you just put a stash on.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of like pretty simple like that. We're still deciding this year's costume, but it wouldn't be like probably like as elaborate as like a Toad costume or like someone from Tron. And all that, but yeah, we'll see.
Cool.
We'll see in the Halloween.
Are you gonna do Movember?
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Because for me, I actually shaved today, and I can only grow my stash and maybe like a little bit here. It's not as clean.
Yeah.
As I don't know, as I like.
Yeah.
It doesn't get as thick.
I can't grow a beard either.
You can't?
No, I can't.
Really?
Yeah. I can also grow a mustache and like a goatee, but nothing here.
I feel like 1 year it might just pop.
Maybe. I hope so.
Do you want one?
I do want one.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Like, do you want like the full like get up, full beard type of thing?
Someday.
I feel it'd be sick.
I think I'd feel great.
Especially if you're like camping.
Yes. Imagine being in a canoe with a beard.
Yeah.
And the wind's blowing it.
They'd be like, this guy knows what the fuck he's doing. Like he can find new land in this canoe. I bet that guy knows how to portage.
Yeah.
If
That's the goal, man.
like
That's the goal.
Like I feel like if you don't have the beard, you kind of just look like a corporate dude, like just a corporate guy
in a canoe. He's
the
an imposter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it. I feel like 1 year that's just gonna happen where you could have like a full beard.
I'm crossing my fingers.
I feel like that's what I see with the Caucasians.
Yeah.
I feel like they just like, cause I feel like they'll just have a baby face for like most of like for a good amount of time, and then next thing you know they can grow a beard.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna happen to me. I hope it does.
Yeah.
I'd love to have like a full beard.
Yeah.
As well. Just to know I can grow it.
One thing I might do for November though is delete some social media. There's a group called So like No Social November.
Interesting.
Which sounds like a terrible name. No Social.
No So?
Yeah.
No November.
I mean, No So is clever, but they're starting this pledge trying to get young people to take a pause from social media in the month of November.
Is there a reason for that?
I think just mental health.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's what you're thinking about doing, eh?
Yeah, I put Screen Zen on TikTok on my phone this week and just turned it off last night, so I did 4 days without it, and I felt pretty proud of that. And I think doing a month of that would be good for me.
Have you ever done it before, or is this your first time?
Yeah, no, I've done it before, mainly at the start of university, but since then and through COVID, I've kind of always been on them.
So like, do you feel enlightened of some sort after?
No, because I what's the word? Diverted, or I regressed. I regressed back to my old ways.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your old ways?
Just using them kind of compulsively.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wasting too much time on them. Although I get some enjoyment and fun out of them, I don't think it's doing me net positive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've never done that before.
Done
I've never done
a break?
I've never done a break off
like
social media, just because like maybe I like it too much. No, I've never done no social media, just because like I find it's like part of my daily life.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why people go use it and all that. And it's like kind of like my source of entertainment.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't know. I wouldn't say like I would never be off social media. It's also part of my job.
Fair.
Well, also I don't know. It's also not necessarily part of my job. Like I don't need to be on social media, but like I don't know. It's never say never, but I don't think I will.
Yeah.
unless I don't know, like I definitely do understand like the whole like it helps with your like mental health benefits kind of thing, just kind of like being able to disconnect, focus on yourself, because I think social media itself, you start to you might start to feel like a lot of comparisons to other people, right? Like it's like, oh, they're living a great life, why am I not living that life? So I definitely understand having that break from a social media feed kind of thing. Like, is that like one of the reasons why you would go off social media, or is it just something more of like there's a lot of brain rot out there and you want to save your brain for some important things?
Well, yeah, sometimes I do feel like there are better uses of my time, but I
Okay.
also love the brain rot. Like, it is entertaining.
That's true.
But I just find that sometimes I open the app without saying, okay, I'm done my work for the day and I'm ready to wind down, and I'm going to intentionally use my time to consume some entertainment. Most of my usage is like, man, I really don't want to do this boring work task right now. Let me just open my phone and see what's going on, and then kind of distract myself for like 10-15 minutes.
That's fair.
Without even having a conscious thought process about it.
Okay, I definitely get what you mean now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you get to lock in. You get to lock in into whatever you're doing
Yeah.
at that time. Like,
Yeah.
whether it's work or you're maybe, let's say, hanging out with someone or all that, you just get to lock in.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the easy dopamine of social media doesn't get you to train your brain to be focused and disciplined. And I feel like I've lost a lot of my focus.
Time is money, and
Yeah.
you can like end up spending like hours on. You can spend hours on TikTok.
Yeah.
Speaking of social media,
Yeah.
you and Paula, and apologies, also a couple partners, have done the Sphere.
Yeah.
And I think from what I remember, like you guys were trying to create like a social media app or some sort, or technology software. So like I guess that's taking a pause right now.
Yeah.
So like, what was like I feel like that was a pretty cool time in your life, and like seeing it, and also like my sisters like kind of seeing like all that. It was actually pretty interesting to hear, and I like to kind of like talk to you about like, so what are you guys making, like, and like what's kind of like the point of your product? So like what was Sphere to you, and what was like kind of like the goal of that little startup that might start up again?
Yeah. Well, big hard questions, because it was pretty open-ended, but I think what Paula and I in the beginning saw and felt was that social media has a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
But the main platforms that we depend on today and that we use aren't really built with us in mind. They're more built as advertising, as money-making platforms through advertising. So there's the common saying, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product.
Yeah.
So we get Instagram and Facebook and TikTok for free, but the deal that we opt into is we'll give you our data, and you'll use that data to customize your algorithms, to give us ads and get us spending more screen time to make your company money. And that's the incentive and the legal obligation that these companies have to their shareholders. It's their fiduciary duty.
Yeah.
And we both thought, well, you could do this a different way, where maybe if you had people pay for the app, or you had some kind of token economy where people would make microtransactions on the app to like share posts or do certain activities, and the company would take a tax on that, then you could re-incentivize the way that the platform gets built. So you actually try to ask people, hey, what are your goals? What communities do you want to connect with? What do you want to learn more about? And the whole algorithm kind of tailors around that, instead of the algorithm kind of watching what do you tend to like, what do you tend to spend time looking at, and making assumptions that means you like it. Because just because I watch a video of somebody getting killed doesn't mean that I want to see more of that, or that I actually like that. But the algorithms today don't make that distinction. So in the beginning, we were just like thinking very openly about what a new platform could be like, what a new business model could be like, and then kind of narrowed in on what if we built it for a university first, because young people would probably be the most open to something new. So focused on Carleton, did a lot of user research, talking to students about what problems they have with platforms today and what they would want from something new. Didn't end up shipping anything that people could use interactively or download on their phone, but documented a lot of that research nicely, which I think we'll keep building on in the future, but don't have any solid plans at the moment.
That's fair. I mean, it's nice to continue to think about it, right? Because like even though we might not solve that problem right now, it's kind of like good to have like that research just kind of keep in the back of the mind, and all that. So it seems like you're like you speak very highly about like social media, and I remember you had like a presentation at the presentation night on like about personalities, and I feel like it seems like you're very interested in like, it's almost like it's sociology, right? Sociology and just studying people and like kind of like their habits. Is that something that you've always been interested in?
Yeah, I don't think I really thought about it too much growing up, but definitely. I mean, both my parents are teachers, and their parents were also teachers.
Okay.
And my baba, so my Oma's husband, he studied behaviorism and taught that at Carleton University. So that's really about like behavior modification and behavior change. And I think some of like his lessons probably get like spread through my family's behavior without me knowing that explicitly. But I also think kind of in my late teen years and 20s, I got really interested in the topic of free will and kind of wondered a lot about how much free will we actually have. And I think on one hand, it's kind of unknowable to know that for a fact, if there's true free will or not, and it depends on what you mean by that. But let's assume, just kind of to play it safe, that there isn't free will.
Yeah.
You're really shaping your brain with the information you consume. And so you should probably be pretty mindful about what technologies you're using to put information into your brain, because that's going to shape the outcomes of the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think it's really serious. And I also think that if you were to improve the information environments that people participate in, that could improve the way that we solve big problems like climate change.
That was deep.
I think it's a deep problem.
And that's like pretty impressive to, that you have that in mind. Especially, I'm guessing it's also like, when you mentioned your family, like, teachers, behavior, like they study like behavior and all that. Like, teachers themselves, like, I feel like part of the job is teaching, but the other part is probably, being able to read students, reading people, then, you read students individually, you read them as a group, trying to work them to, get them to learn what you want them to learn, not just for like whatever subject they may be teaching, but also like, out of life.
Yeah.
Right. So it's impressive, I'd say, just that you have that mindset of just like, just kind of very conscious of the information that we gather and like how important that is to our futures and all that.
Yeah. I think one of the big lessons that I took away from it was that it's a very complex problem, and you're probably not going to solve the whole thing at once, and even defining what the whole thing is very challenging. But it's important to talk to different groups to get different perspectives on it, and starting local is probably very key. So I think our focus on Carleton was a good strategy. Even though it didn't fully pan out, I think we were onto something with that.
Yeah.
I'm curious what the kind of Sphere era looked like from your perspective as Paula's sibling.
I guess pretty cool, pretty interesting, because it's, you're starting a business, okay, right? You're seeing what can we provide to the public. So I thought it was interesting, being kind of just watching it unfold, and I think I was kind of like under the impression of like, okay, what are you guys really selling? Because like I'm still confused on and all that, and it's just, it seems like from, I guess, my end, it was just like, you guys are doing a lot of research and all that, and I'm just still waiting on the product itself. Like, where's the, trying to see like the app and all that, see like what you can do with Sphere, and also like how are you gonna make money
For sure.
off of it, right? When you say this is a platform where you don't want to make money off of it, but then at the same time you got to make money off of it to keep it floating, to keep it floating and just to keep it going and growing as well, right? I had like all those questions on my side, but I also thought it was very interesting on the research side about all the kind of like the things you're doing with you're just talking to university students. You had that whole I don't know what that is, but it was like the brainstorm where everyone was at the innovation lab.
Yeah.
Just to talk about like your social media usages and just kind of do a lot of those activities. Like I feel like those are very important when it comes to running a successful business in the future, is to make sure that you have that research and information ready for you.
Well, we had those same questions too. Like, we didn't know at any point for sure how the thing was going to make money or what the appropriate business model was. But we probably weren't going to answer those questions just as a hypothetical up front and then go execute it. It seems like the kind of thing you got to experiment with and then iterate on. But I learned so much about research from Paula in that phase. Like she hadn't studied that formally before. Like that was before human-centered design, and she self-taught everything that she executed on with us then, which was like a lot of rounds of interviews and focus groups. And I think we also felt that a big part of what we wanted to build was not just a new app, but also kind of a movement and a new community. People who were interested in thinking mindfully about social media and the possibility of things being different. And I think that movement's growing, like all around the world, and especially in the US. There's a lot of small groups that are starting to run like little prototypes, like Blue Sky, like Mastodon, like Gander, and also just publishing research about alternative business models and data ownership structures. So I think the whole social media landscape could look totally different in like 5 years.
Absolutely.
I think the whole thing is ripe for disruption because I think their business models are kind of self-defeating. If they're all competing for people's attention, there's only a finite amount of it. You've got to find more ways to create positive sum dynamics where they can all win together.
And I mean, like, social media came about I guess it's pretty quickly, because like probably like maybe half your life you didn't grow up with social media at all, right? And then it just kind of like all of a sudden like started to pop out with like Facebook coming in. So there's definitely, if it builds that fast, it can definitely fall, or maybe like not fall, I'd say like all the way to the ground, but it would fall down a little bit into, from there you can start to create that disruption in the space.
What was your experience like growing up with internet and social media?
I started, I guess it was maybe my first social media was Yahoo Messenger. Because it was actually pretty interesting to me, because with that I was probably, I can't remember what grade I was, maybe like third grade, fourth grade, third grade, fourth grade. But it was interesting because I spoke to my classmates at that time outside of a school setting. You're able to talk outside of school hours, which I thought was pretty cool. And at the same time, I think you also learn a little bit when you're on social media. You're a lot more confident compared to how you are in real life, because there is a mask, there's a computer screen behind you. So I think that was my first experience with social media, where I was on Yahoo Messenger speaking to my classmates and all that. So we were just, we're just talking randomly about it there. So I thought that was fun. And then also, like, I grew up with games on the computer. Like, I remember, are you a Disney guy? Okay. So I used to play a lot of those Disney games on the computer. So I did like that, I don't know, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, they did, like, there was like the Pizza Party Pickup. there was that game, and then there was like another like Sweet Life game, Tipton Run. Deep Cuts. Yeah, it was like it's pretty crazy, I guess. So I guess that's like my first touch of like the internet and social media is kind of like through that Yahoo Messenger, and then the games aspect of it, like being entertained by it, going to like discovering, websites like, I did Disney, Nickelodeon, so just kind of like a lot of games. And then from there you kind of started to grow, like Facebook started to come along. That becomes like it's a social media where you post your photos, post status. I also had Friendster.
Oh yeah?
Back in the, do you know Friendster?
No, well, I've heard of it, but I'd never used it.
So I had Friendster, which was basically, it's kind of like, honestly, it's like having your own website almost.
Yeah.
It's like your own personal website, and then your website, you can put like different things.
Yeah.
Like I've learned to, I had my profile picture, right? And then I put like, you were able to put music on your profile, and you want people to comment on your profile. So I got people to comment on your profile, and I think you could also like maybe like put statuses as well. So like your kind of like what it would be now would be like tweets, posts. So that was Friendster, and it was kind of like building your profile.
Yeah.
And I remember my profile had me in a go-kart.
Okay.
In it, and then
How old were you?
I can't, probably like third grade, fourth grade.
Okay.
And then
That's crazy.
And it's crazy because like when you go to my profile on Friendster, it was me in a go-kart, and then music started to play, and the music that would play is Fall Out Boy. Thanks for the memories. So imagine just like going to my profile and you'd see that, and then you'd hear like dun 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 dun.
That's
and
so
then,
hard.
So, and then from there you could also I found like you can also put like playlists in there. So there was like Spotify there. It was almost like Spotify there. So I thought it was an interesting concept, which could maybe work now, maybe, but
I think that's
yeah.
what people want.
Yeah.
To me, that seems a lot more expressive than an Instagram account.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you can have a song in your profile, and you can put a link in your bio, and you can post posts. But it sounds like in Friendster you had a lot more flexibility.
I think so, a little bit. Like I was able to change like the color of the background
Yeah,
of the
that.
page. I was able to do that. They had like so many different themes that you could choose from. So it's honestly like it is like building your own website.
Yeah.
Which is actually like pretty cool to have compared to just having photos on Instagram, having a bunch of words on your Twitter/X feed, and then a whole bunch of tagged photos on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I think that would be cool. That would probably be cool right now.
Yeah.
Bring back Friends.
Yeah. Well, there's all these like digital gardening apps. I don't know if
Yeah.
Paula's talked to you about digital gardening, but people curating posts they like and maybe sharing it on a personal site, but just hosting it as a blog and not a profile on a platform seems to be becoming popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think like maybe like the drawbacks of this is a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of work, and you got to get people involved. You got to get people like, I guess, opted in into it. Like they got to be, they got to be all in it rather than like, what's this trying to discover?
Yeah.
What it is. So like I feel like in terms of social media, that's one of the things that is maybe hard to do, is that opt-in from people, that people being able to adapt it and use it, I guess, regularly. Like you see like for example TikTok, you just open your app and you swipe.
Yeah.
Super simple, and it's pretty easy to adopt, but like other things like that maybe are a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Like maybe it does require more brain, but
that could be good.
Yeah, it could be good. Could be a nice change from the...
What do you think about finishing the episode at the car? Pop the trunk, sit in the trunk.
We could do that.
Because I'm so cold.
Yeah. Dilly Dally podcast is sponsored by the Williams Formula One team. Williams Formula One team is a upcoming Formula One team in the 2025 season, with the drivers Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz, led by their leader, team principal James Vowles. So with our code DillyDally, you can watch the Williams F1 team race in Mexico at this moment, and then other races. So with our code dillydally.com/Williams, you can get 5% off the Williams merch on their website right now. So that's the perfect time to get your Alex album merch and Carla Science merch. So this Dilly Dally is sponsored by Williams. Williams F1. Vroom vroom. Let's go, Alex and Carlos.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna wear it so I can put my hands in my pockets.
Yeah, no. I was actually wondering when we would have a break.
There's no breaks in this.
Because my hands are... You ever go camping in like this weather or like?
No, not this cold.
You're typically on like summers.
Yeah.
What's the latest you've kind of camped in?
Actually just like three or 4 weeks ago.
Okay. And that's still pretty early, September.
Yeah, but it was still the latest I'd done. And it was a lot more enjoyable than like the summer because you don't get any bugs.
Yeah.
I can grab the chairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like shaking in my boots here.
Okay.
How much is that?
Yeah, we've got quite a bit. 43 minutes?
Oh, that's way more than I thought.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ask me questions?
No, you're gonna ask Max questions.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do you have any questions for Max?
Yeah, Max. Let's talk about your situationships. What are your plans for this weekend?
I'm getting a massage tomorrow.
What kind?
Like registered massage therapist.
Okay.
Full body massage.
Are you getting like a special edition, like ending there?
Oh, it's my guy Steven.
Oh, gotcha.
What are you doing this weekend?
Well, we're going to Pilates.
Right
I'm
on.
finally dragging Red to go to Pilates with me.
Right on.
I've been telling him it's really hard, and I don't think he's convinced that it's hard. But I swear it's hard.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
I
heated
believe it.
class.
Yeah.
So
Heated Pilates?
yeah,
Damn. Good luck.
35 degrees. It's not so bad.
Sounds bad.
Cause like all you can think about is, oh my god, I'm gonna die here.
And
You're not really thinking about the heat.
you guys are going to Bayshore tonight?
Potentially, yes.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm looking for shoes because I want to get like work shoes, but I don't want like loafers or heels or flats. Well, my favorite grocery store, my favorite Asian grocery store is Green Fresh, specifically the one at Maryvale. The one at Canada is okay. The other one what's the other one? In Saint Laurent, never been. But obviously I've never been there in general, so maybe not the best area. So everyone should go to Green Fresh, Maryvale.
And you know what, to end it off? Go off to whatever dilly dally you go to and have fun.
Period.
Sorry, it was like, but we had to end this because Max has to go.
Oh, period.
Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye. Please end this.